Test. Test. Okay, the sound seems like it's not quite right, but let's get this sent out a bit. And here. Wow. That sounds like a cutie pie. Ooh. That was a big girl. Oh my gosh. So, I found out yesterday, like right at the end of the day, early out, day to day, I have a free day. And I'm kind of EU5'd out. So, you know, I'm gonna try this. Cassie is still eating breakfast in the other room, so, oh bots, if you want to get in here and harass me, now is the time. Rah, but, yeah. I'm a Factorio. I'm not completely blind on this anymore. My girlfriend bullied me into playing with her a little bit, and I got kind of a primer on what's going on here, and I think I'll be able to follow along and understand, etc. But I think a big help for me was this YouTuber that my girlfriend made me watch, Dosh Doshington. I didn't watch his Factorio stuff, but he's like a Satisfactory playthrough, and as he was doing that, he would kind of started talking about similarities and differences, and it really like locks in for me the different game type. So we're gonna do this. We're not going to do a tutorial, we're going to do a new game, we're going to do free play. These tutorials drove me nuts. We're going to just do an absolute free play. I did get Space Age because the way I see it, either this is the time I get into Factorio and then yay, I have more Factorio, or alternatively, I go, yep, nope, this still is not the game for me. And I've spent a little bit more money on a game that a lot of my friends have beloved, so, you know, that's fine. What I'm going to do here, I'm gonna stick with all these defaults, I think. On resources, on terrain, I don't know anything here, but I really do not like combat in my base builders, city builders, strategy games, etc. And in this game in particular, every time I look at someone playing this game with, like, the biters and such as being actual villains and evils, etc., I get so sad, because I think they're really, really cute. So I'm going to turn on peaceful mode. So, because I don't care about achievements, and this will let me go, oh my gosh, they're cutes, and appreciate the cuties. Yeah. You want to come in and chat and such, yay. But if you want to, like, backseat, please remember I don't like backseating. So we are in Space Age Free Play. We need to dispatch an interstellar space platform, research advanced technologies, etc. Okay. Got a little dude. I know the dude. I have a sense now of what I need to do. I need to go through, get these researches automated. Kaboom! So, I want to get my bearings. We have a nice little shore here of a lake. That'll be nice later. We have a Greenland. I'm used to this starting me in deserts. Like, every time up until now that I've started this off, it's been a desert. Like these cute forests. We've got some iron. And some copper and some rock. And some stone. And some coal over here. So we have everything we need in this little area. Do love that for me. And then we can build these. For this we will need... We already have one of these. I don't actually... I can't... Oh, yeah, we go. I will need some stone and some steel. I want 2 of those, so I'm going to make one more of those lickety-split. This is the trick my girlfriend showed me. And it's like, I'm not looking up anything here, and I don't want blueprints. But this one little trick, I'm like, oh, hey. That's clever. Thank you, Cassie. I'm going to need... I think I need to actually furnace this. I'm... Shush. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't give me that look, Cass. I hear her doing all of her noises. It did, but also while you were eating breakfast, I bought Space Age. You say that, I remember Trigger Technologies being a thing that I already dealt with. I need some stone for the furnace that I need to have built in here. Hey, I'm gonna want to clear out all this stone anyway, so get rid of the big rock. I thought these were rocks. Oh, apparently they're just cosmetic. Okay. Sure. Trick. Break the game with this one simple trick. This one simple trick that Cassie taught me. Whoa! They're feeding each other! Is this a good idea? Probably not, but I actually think I want to clear out some trees in between here to make a nice, even walkway. I think if I didn't turn on peaceful, this would be a bad idea because it would make the wildlife matter. But I think I want this nice, clean corridor here in between spaces in the future. I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to play this, like, not optimally, because I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know that this game didn't had non-desert areas. Literally, every time I booted it up, it was desert. But yeah. What on earth do I want to do? I know what I want to do. I want to get some things up and running. I'm lazy and I don't want to mine things on my own, so I want to make sure I get some mining going. The one time when I did play this with Cassie earlier, I went straight to the mines and the science, and I like did this big thing, and then I realized I didn't have any automation for the pieces I need to make further automation, and it really irritated me. So I am going to exploit my additional knowledge here after that to be like, okay. So like, if I look here, I need this. And then, low-key, when I have this, I want to try and put this on the belt. On, like, before I start focusing in on a bazillion sciences, I want to, like... Listen. You don't understand. I was trying to figure things out. And then I went whole hog on the science and made it massive, and I think that was a poor decision. And if I was willing to be a little bit more patient, I could have had everything that I need to grow as much as I want to grow put on little belts, and then I can fill them onto chests, and then I can pull them out of chests. That's part of why I've cleared this here, is I'm kind of thinking. So that over there is water. This over here is a little open area. I think we're going to be doing a lot of stuff over here. And then maybe somewhere around here I'm going to have like an intended... Here's where I sit down and ramble out politics while all my stuff comes to me area. That's my plan. But for now, we're doing the beginning. I don't want another one of those anyway, so I'm finding that little error. And then I don't think I get to put that in there, so. And if I'm understanding correctly, wahaha. I am turning away. I am Jetoese. Fear me. On another one of these. And now I can get another one of those. Haha. I don't need, I think, copper nearly as much, but having access to it working while I am doing things is just, I think, good. Okay, so there we go. We got some basics going down. We're definitely going to need more of these, but I really don't want a bazillion burners going, because we get electricity. So, you know, that's how it goes. I don't want a bazillion burners because I want to do electricity. Hey, we got it. Now we need to craft more plates and automation science. This is where I'm gonna need that. There we go. Now I have rocks. I have rocks. I have copper. I have iron. I'm gonna need even more of all of that. We have steam power. Woohoo! Steam power. We don't have the electric mining drills yet, so I don't have anything for steam power to do. So where do I get my electric? Yeah, I want these. I want these on my everything. Which means I want you. Which means I want more iron. Which means I want more copper, more coal. Hey, it's a Koofy boy. Greetings, all of you wonderful raiders. I've played this like 3 times, and I don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. We're gonna enjoy the cute little bugs and the what little productions we get. You can tell, like, if you've played Factorio, you can tell exactly how far into this I am. Right now, we are getting this stuff, and then we will. I think after that, my goal will be to get electric mining drills and automation, and put those on belts. I want to have... I think... One of the times I played this offline was with my girlfriend, and she was like, oh, you put belts on belts! And I was like, yeah, can I put these automation buildings on belts? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, that's what I need to do. So... I need more. That. So there we go. We're gonna get this going. I probably should mine alongside things. Yeah, I know. While you were away, we got raided. Now I'm actually embarrassing myself in front of people and not just the void. It's fine. We'll embarrass ourselves less later. Okay. So now I actually have to do this automation science. How much do I actually need? I need 25 for you and 10 for you. And I need power for you. Okay. That's why we need power. And I don't remember my numbers here. Offshore pump provides enough. Well, hopefully our lovely raiders won't be causing problems that require you to mod. So let's see. The pump will produce a metric fuck ton of water. That's the technical term. Then these boilers will consume a pittance of water. And you can see here that a metric fuck ton is 200 pittances. And then that will end up producing a bit of steam. And each of these engines will eat a half bit of steam. So we'll just need like one of each to start, but that's a good awareness that we can have. 6 times 2, 12. Yeah, 200. We can have 200 boilers off of the pump. I think at that point we're going to be running into problems with the availability of coal and efficiency of getting coal in there. And then that's 400 steam engines. Yes, I'm aware there's a recent update. I had to wait for it to download to play this morning. I'm being mean. And then, how much does this actually give? I was actually looking at this. 900 kilowatts. So that's 1,800 kilowatts per boiler. That's 360,000 kilowatts per pump. I think I can make that work. But anyway, we're going to need some rock and a lot of steel. I'm definitely going to want to automate coal getting over there eventually. More rock than I need. Let's go. Get all that on the go. We'll set up our labs over here near the spaceship that... It's a landmark, so I'm not going to tear it up unless it's in the way, which... Nope, I can build this up here and then it's not in the way. Problems solved. I can have so many of these pumps. Okay, well... I'm gonna make a couple of these. What I'm thinking here is I'm gonna be able to want to run up and down. So instead of just slamming everything in, I'm gonna make a little walkway here so that I can go through and then shove boiler. Steam engine. Unless I have a couple more of these. Make it a pattern. That way I have an easy access for maintenance everywhere. Is it optimal? Is it necessary? Probably not, but I like it, and that is the rule. I'm gonna need some of these. Good enough. And we put you down here. Wahaha, it's alive. I need to make those... these. All of them. Right, I need to start the research. See, if I warned, I'm new. Aha! It's alive. Okay, that should survive long enough for me to just run through and make sure that everything's cold up over here. Let's see, I noticed that's not on, which means it's not making me things. And I need to make sure I'm getting made things.